Yes, sir. Perfect. First of all, Mr. Sholto Luiters, welcome to Zanzi MMA and IOL Sport. My name is Julian Kivitz, and thank you for joining us, sir. Man.
Thank you, Julian.
So I'll just get straight into it. When Sholto, can you just tell us, I believe that you were a professional or semi-pro rugby player. If you can just give us some detail exactly about your rugby background, please.
Yes, yeah. Rugby was what I grew up with, basically, playing rugby. Played Limpopo Blue Bulls, played SA Police. Yeah, that's basically the highest teams I played for. And then I moved to Pretoria, and then I did some strongman. Didn't play rugby anymore when I moved to Pretoria. Did strongman for a while, and then a lot of injuries. And yeah, from the strongman I went into CrossFit, and then from the CrossFit I went back into kickboxing and MMA.
Okay, fantastic. I was going to actually ask you now, how did you transition? So did you did some amateur fights first, obviously, eh?
Yes.
And
I did kickboxing. Say 6 or 7 years. I'm busy with it now. When I was younger, I did karate, Shotokan, and then I stopped it. Just played rugby, and yeah, then I started again after the CrossFit. I started again with the kickboxing, and then transitioned back into MMA.
Okay, cool. And then what? In which promotions did you compete when you were before you turned pro?
That USF most of the time with the kickboxing, and what's the other federation of the kickboxing amateur? Just now you asked me to pick now.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And then just tell us, so are you said you played for police also? Is that your trade also? Are you a policeman, or what is it actually that you do aside from fighting?
No, I played for him after school. I was in the police. Then I just played rugby. I was 2 years there, and then I went to the mine. Yeah, so the 2 years I was in the force, I played rugby for the police, and I played SA Police then.
Okay, and what did you say? Where were you born and bred?
Born actually Port Elizabeth, and
okay.
then we moved to Potgietersrus, or now better known as Mokopane. We moved there, so I basically grew up in Mokopane or Potgietersrus, and then I'm in Pretoria now. I think 11 years or 12 years I'm in Pretoria now.
Okay, awesome stuff. And can you just give us some insight into your family? I saw some nice pictures on your profile picture. I don't know if it's your beautiful son there with you. Just tell us, is it so are you married? Do you have kids? Can you just give us some insight into?
I am married. My son is from my previous marriage.
Okay.
He moved to America. He's staying in America. Actually, he's coming now end of June. He's coming to visit me again.
Nice.
So I'm very excited for that. Yes.
Can you imagine?
So he's that side, and yes, I am married. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then when you get into the fight game, or does your wife is she very supportive of the fight game? I know some wives or girlfriends, they don't like to go to the events, they don't want to be there, but some are obviously very invested in the fights, supportive of fight camps, right there also in your corner sometimes, or some athletes. Just can you give us that dynamic in terms of your support system, please?
No, she's supportive. She's supportive. No, she's there all the way, and always there, and at the fights, everything. No, she is.
Okay, sweet, man. And also, Sholto, how exactly did you link up with BIA, Brothers in Arms?
Yeah, I was always at Fitbit in Pretoria. I did the kickboxing with Skalk Labeskagni. And then Conrad and BIA was always training there. So I know them well. I didn't train the same time as them, but I know everybody, Cole and Conrad. And then Fitbit with when coronavirus started, Fitbit closed down, and then I went to train with BIA. So that's how I went to train with them in COVID, when COVID started.
Okay, cool. And then obviously the camaraderie in BIA is on another level, you know, the spirit, the singing and the brother and sisterhood. It's obviously a beautiful thing to watch. Is that something that you really enjoy, the family culture that BIA enjoys also and just celebrates?
Yeah. Yes, we are a big family at BIA. And everybody stands together. It's very nice day to fight out of BIA.
And I mean, I know it's Anisette, and I don't know if it's Jikasta, they very vocal when it comes to the singing. Is the singing, or you, when they come to the singing, do you rather just sit in the back and just cheer?
I just enjoy the singing. I don't know what they're saying. I just enjoy the vibe and the singing.
Awesome stuff. Beautiful, man. And then just can you explain what does Coach Conrad mean to you? Many people label him as the bad boy in the EFC, you know, the big talker. He always like riles his opponents up, and he's sometimes classified as the villain, if the guy everybody loves to hate in a sense. And nobody really knows the man, and the fact that he's actually a really good guy with a soft heart also.
Yes.
Do you feel also that he's coming into his own as a natural coach also? Like maybe his legacy will be more cemented in the fact that he's now such a great coach and he's building this great team of BIA more than he's fighting. Do you think he's found his natural ability as a coach? Because a lot of people saying very good things about him as a coach and as a leader also.
Look, Conrad's a very, very, very good coach. He knows how to handle everybody at the gym and how to support you. And yes, everybody makes him out like that bad guy and the villain. And you know, it's the sport. You must hype your fights.
Yeah.
But as a coach, I think that's all that it comes all natural for Conrad, and he's a very good coach and he's very supportive, and he knows how to handle, and he how can I say, he helps you a lot with all the fights, and he helps all the fighters individually. He gives you attention. It's not just you're just there, you're just another fighter. He actually gives you individual attention and helps you individually and supports you individually.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Sholto. And then you train with Chikasa, another top heavyweight in South Africa, in Africa. You are both very different kind of heavyweights. He's the more taller, rangy, lanky type of heavyweight, if I can say that. And you are the more stocky, tank-like mold of heavyweight, much stronger built, a bit shorter. Does it bode well for you that you guys have that different dynamics and you can train with each other so that he gets a feel of your type of style of fighting, and you can obviously, when you fight much bigger opponents, then you have him in your corner, someone you can acclimatize with?
Yeah, he helps you a lot with the reach fighting, because he's much taller than me, so his reach is much longer than mine. So in that aspect, yes, he helps me a lot. And I'm more the closer fighter, so in that aspect, I'm helping him again. So yeah, it's awesome to train with him, and it's awesome to have another heavyweight at a gym. The other gyms are not that privileged to have 2 or 3 heavyweights.
Yeah.
And we're in a privileged position. I think we have 4 or 5 heavyweights at the club.
Yeah.
And they're pro. So it's nice to train there. You actually train with heavyweights. And then you get a more lighter guys and faster guys like Anisette and all those guys that help you with the speed and agility and that factor. So yeah, it's all around. It's nice.
And who's that other guy that's a massive tall guy who's also in your guys' pictures? Also, he looks like a heavyweight, but he doesn't fight pro. I haven't seen him on the pro scene.
He's fighting amateur. Yes, Biggie. His name is Biggie. Yes.
So that's also a massive guy, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then just tell us, Sholto, is there any, aside from your relationship with Jikasa and your training with him and Conrad, is there anybody that you're also particularly close with? Are you close with Cole Henning? Or is there anybody else that you really are?
Me and Cole are coming a long way already from Fitbit's time. I was training with Cole. I was always training with Cole or Skull Club Skachni.
Okay.
So yes, I have a close relationship with Cole.
Okay, sweet. And then we just spoke about Jikasa now, and we know sometimes things can get complicated when there are 2 top heavyweights. I mean, obviously, if you win now against Nico, then you will rise up in the rankings. I don't know what Jikasa's situation is, but have you guys ever discussed like how you will navigate? Because Jikasa recently fought for the title. Is he is there no way he'll come back to fight for the EFC title? Is he looking for other opportunities? Obviously, you're looking to get that probably that EFC heavyweight title. How do you guys manage or navigate around that? Because you guys are, I mean, the EFC is slowly building the EFC heavyweight, the heavyweight division again, and so you basically 1 or 2 fights away from a contendership, I think. And Jakas obviously fought for a title recently against Tabani. Have you guys spoken about that already? Is he also? Yeah.
We didn't really speak about that as yet. I think maybe after the Nico fight, and maybe if I get 1 more fight or so, let's see what happens. And I think that would be, the picture will become more clearer then. And then I think then we'll have that conversation. But at the moment, we didn't have it yet. So I don't know what's the plans or what's the way forward with that, on sending that.
Okay, cool. And then just tell us, what are Sholto latest immediate goals within MMA? Are you focused first just on the EFC and getting a belt around your waist there, or do you, and then that isn't enough? Because for some fighters that is enough, but or are you looking at maybe going to UAE Warriors or to Brave?
You see, I'll never say no if the opportunity knocks on the door. So, but I think everybody. I think nobody is fighting just to fight. I think everybody's fighting to get a belt or to be a top contender. So, I mean, like I say, if UIA or UIE or anybody, if there's opportunity, I'll definitely grab it with both hands. Won't say no.
That's a good opportunity.
I'm open. I'm open for anything.
Okay, cool. And then, aside from your MMA now, your personal life, what are your goals as Sholto Luiters in your personal life? Is it your family or your career? Is there anything you want to go study or work-wise? What is it exactly that you have your sights on as a human being outside of the cage?
Family is first, though. It's just family. Family, and then if we're not fighting, not training, not working, it's relaxing, spending time with family.
Okay, sweet. Thanks for that. And then, as I know that you were set to fight Ivan Stradom also, who seems to be making another run at the division. He looks like it's his second coming. He seems more focused now also. He was so fired up after that Willem fight when Willem hurt his leg also. So was that the bit? I think it was 1 for Ivan and then 1 cancellation with Nico also. Can you explain what exactly went down there? Was it issues on your side or his side?
Me and Ivan's fight was cancelled. He got sick a week before our fight.
Okay.
Then they put me and Nico against each other. And then I got sick. I was down for 3 weeks. And then they put it on for June now. So, well, as far nobody's gotten sick, or everybody's still fighters on course.
Yeah. Touch wood.
Yes, touch wood. It's a week out, so touch wood.
Yeah, no, for sure. Looking forward to this fight, brother. Look, I'll be flying up with my team from Cape Town, so we'll be there. Don't worry.
Okay.
And then also, just lastly, Mr. Luiters, is there any specific fight that, I mean, I know it's sometimes a cliche, but outside of chasing the title, are there any fights that really excite you in the heavyweight division, or you just focused on Nico now and then the easiest route to the title? Or is there someone that really excites you to get in the cage with?
I haven't looked like that. I haven't looked at it like that yet. At the moment, I'm just focused on Nico. That's going to be it's a big fight. It's my biggest fight of my career. It's not going to be an easy fight. So at the moment, I'm just focused on Nico. And after that, I'll check whose head's popping out or who's saying something. We'll see.
Sweet. Mr. Luiters, thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate it. And all the best for the rest of your preparation with your family. And God bless. And I'll see you in Joburg.
Thank you. I'll see you on Saturday, the 4th.
That's correct, sir. Cheers, brother. Keep well.
Okay. Bye-bye.